to the channel. We are at Mooresville Dragway. Before we get into it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss anything we upload. Robbie and Leo are testing tonight for the race tomorrow. I think they're also going to allow testing tomorrow, so we'll get with Robbie and Leo later and catch up with them on how they feel about their test passes for tonight, depending on how everything goes. And tomorrow I'm going to get with Clifton and let him tell you guys about the race, because I don't want to forget anything. So stick around, hope you enjoy it.
Fox body, yeah. You have 2011 Fox body.
Got the same VIN number as the blue car.
Yeah.
Before you all get into this discussion, Clifton, tell us what all you got going on.
We got a beautiful day here. We got a car show going on. For that, we've got a burnout contest today, a loudest exhaust contest. I'm putting $1,000 on top of the small tire, $500 on top of the modern class, $500 on top of the extreme street class. We've got stick shift. We've got daily driver, we've got index races, we've got a 4-cylinder shootout, we've got index stuff. I mean, we've got a ton of stuff going on. So it's going to be a great day. We've got great weather, and
I'll definitely ride through and get some of the car show up there. Have you got any special classes for special people?
yeah, I think the state makes me, but
I got my helmet.
yeah, but yeah, of course, you know, Robbie Jr. will be in the daily class in his modern Fox body. So.
What year modern? 1995?
2013.
2013?
Yeah. I guess he goes off the drivetrain, really. Well, actually,
Hey,
it goes off the powertrain because the drivetrain is still old. So.
Uh,
There you go. You got overdrive, right?
Something like that, yeah.
You got neutral, right?
It drives over.
Yeah.
It drives over and drive.
You get to the top of the hill, put it in neutral, it's overdrive. Yeah.
all right, appreciate it, Clifton. You all can continue this little, yeah, there you go.
Soiree. We're going to go start.
nice T-shirt there, Nickel. Nickel, appreciate that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, Steven, we got you in Extreme Street today,
Yes, sir.
and I know you're getting ready to make a test. Well, you done made one test pass. I actually missed it, sorry. But I'm going to get your next one here in just a minute. What you thinking for today as far as looking for in your next test pass right here?
Terrible to tree, so we're working on the tree a little bit and try to get the car to go straight and hook. That's the big thing. It's hot as crap out here today. It's hot.
Yeah, we've been talking about it all day. The DA was miserable yesterday. It's even worse today. The temperature is just horrible. Either way, yeah, there you go. Anyway, but I'm going to be sure to be up there for your second test pass. And like I said, I know y'all ain't dropped for Extreme Street yet, and obviously I'm not going to miss that. I mean, I'm going to be bouncing around with, Robbie and Small Tire. So, but yeah, we'll see you in the lanes here in just a minute or whenever they get ready. Test passes from last night. How did that go?
First pass, it wanted a wheelie and it went right, but Robbie got back in and it went straight, so it wasn't a bad pass.
So you saying you didn't line him up good?
No, I lined him up good.
Okay.
That's his fault.
Driver error.
Didn't have something, the limiters? Yeah, limiters weren't right. So fix that. Second pass was good. The DA is really high.
It was got like 3,000 last night.
36?
36?
I think it was like 36 last night, but it was like 80% humidity last night.
And then he got a third pass in.
It was good. It is down a little bit because of the air. Compared to like tunes from Shady Side.
Right.
Same tunes, just a little bit slower because of the air.
Now, what about the test passes today?
Test passes today.
One good, one bad.
You turned it up too much on the second one.
Yeah.
And it spun a little bit. But it took it out the back.
Old Ford motor making too much power.
So now you're getting ready to jump in Small Tire. What's the game plan for that?
Not lose.
Not lose.
I know you got it.
One of the toughest car in the class.
Yeah. Well,
One of the really most consistent.
right. Well, I know you're working on your tune there and getting the car ready, so I'm going to go over here and talk to Leo about his passes and get you up here in the lanes. All right, Leo, I got caught up with Robbie over there talking about his test passes from last night and today. What you got to say about yours?
The car we've been struggling with it. It was 60 foot good, but out the back's just not making what it should. I think also we're out of turbos, what me and Robbie's leaning towards. We're going to go over a lot of data and do a lot of research so we ain't just slinging money at a problem and see what we can figure out.
Are you thinking a little bigger than what you got too, or?
I'm probably going to end up going back to a big single.
Sound
Just
like,
a lot more simple to plumb.
got you.
Yeah, they sound good.
Okay. Hey, that's fair enough. I mean, ain't no point in beating on the car or taking a chance on hurting the car. So
That's it. It won't run the number we need it to run. It's 60 foot in the number, and it's almost 330 in the number we need. But after 330 on out, it's just
yeah,
dying
it's
off.
not what
Yes,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
The RPMs start coming up, making power. When it needs to make power, it's just choking out. And I think the turbo back housings are too small.
Got you. Well, that's part of this test and tune and
Yeah.
doing what you got to do to get where you want to be with your car. So,
Oh, yeah.
but with that being said, I mean, we're gonna get Robbie up here in the lanes and get him ready to go.
Yep.
Here we go, first round, small tire. Left lane takes it. Now here we go, next round of Extreme Street right here. Yeah! Take that one to the next round. I thought you said this thing was a daily driver. And you're jumping in Extreme Street. Just got another win.
Yeah.
And you're going to the first finals?
First final.
First finals.
Yeah. First finals.
What do you think about that? Same as last race? Daddy win? Daddy win. Now he's going to the finals. What do you think about that?
They can win again. Hopefully, right? We're going to try really hard. Yeah.
So, of course, pass looked good.
Yeah.
Robbie giving a little love there.
Yeah, they were literally waiting on us to pull into the box, and Robbie was on the laptop adding a little bit to it. So, and you could definitely tell it. You could definitely tell it.
I know we don't really tell times, and we're not going to, but the mile per hour was
Oh yeah, it's fastest mile per hour the car's been.
PB mile per
Yeah,
hour.
yeah,
I know you have went a little faster on the ET,
yeah. The ET's been faster. Yeah.
but the mile per hour itself. But
Is-
like I said, we've talked about it all evening, all day. The DA has been
Oh, the air's
horrible.
terrible today.
I ain't checked in the last little bit, but earlier today was 3,800. If that tells you anything.
Yeah.
So it feels even worse now, but so it's Mustang versus Mustang.
Mustang versus Mustang in the finals. Drive our lane and hope to see a green light at the end.
We look. I ain't gonna say nothing to jinx you, but I'm hoping to see you somewhere after this pass.
Hopefully.
All right, here we go. Extreme Street Finals. Good job, Steven. Extreme Street winner.
Go, Daddy! Woo! We gotta take a picture with Daddy's car.
Love you.
Hey, want it run though?
Don't say what it run yet. Don't say what it run. Not to sound mean by saying this, but that's what we call a drive-by.
Yeah. Robbie put the right tune up in there. I was terrible on the tree, but drove right on the big end. It happened. Like it felt
You're
good.
about speechless.
I am. That was a lot of fun.
Congratulations on
Thank
your
you.
first win into the winner's circle.
That's better than that 530 win.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I fought through some hard cars tonight. That's for sure. Some hard cars.
So you just skipped the 530 class.
Yeah. We just skipped that. Yeah. The Extreme Street.
Any last thing you want to put in there, or just? I mean, you're speechless, but I mean, it's
Thank my family. Thank God. That's what it is.
most, yeah,
Makes
very
main thing.
important, very important.
So, but it was fun. Lots of fun. Hard work pays off. Definitely pays off.
There you go.
Yeah.
You gonna just kind of keep chipping away at it? And
That's the goal. That's the goal. Keep staying consistent, race our race, right?
Bring back memories.
hey,
Race back memories.
memories right there.
Memories. Never put me here though.
Well, I'm not gonna touch that one. Congratulations, Steven. Okay, I got the front end off that thing already.
Yeah, ready to do some racing I enjoy.
Backside time again, huh?
Yeah, like I said, I went to a local gym and we robbed what leftover weights they had. So see if we can do something.
Right. Saturday, first round, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Quack, quack.
But no, lost really because it was my fault. It was a real tight race, especially up top. If I would have been smarter early in the run, I think I could have not been in the situation I was in. But got on the scramble early because it was a little lazy. Just the DA dropped really fast and wasn't sure. You know, still learning the smaller turbos with the air differences and stuff. And you know, I was driving, you know, down through there, and you know, kind of bobbed when I should have weaved. Anyway, you know, I was racing Chiffin, and you know, he's a good driver. So nothing on his part or anything, just it was me being dumb because I hadn't really got much competition out of this thing just due to previous issues with, you know, things out of my control. So, like I said, we got some passes in and we were real tight side by side, and, you know, I could see kind of his car creeping over towards mine, and I felt like I was a little going towards the left. So just muscle memory, when I seen the black coming up kind of out of the corner of my eye, I swerved to the right maybe just a little bit too hard, trying to just, you know, just kind of it's a natural reaction to jerk away if you see something coming, especially, I mean, at the mile an hour we were going, I don't know what he ran or mile an hour, but I know what mine mile an hour, letting off, pedaling, and doing the dumb stuff. So it was pretty fast for what it was, and you know, it's just I haven't really with the blue car. I mean, it went close to those mile per hours, but never really any super close tight races. Like super close tight races in the blue car were, you know, upper 130s. I mean, and really just the difference between what this thing does now and what that done is two totally different worlds on the top side of the track, moving that fast. And this is shorter wheelbase, so steering corrections are a little more aggressive than the larger, heavier car.
Well, I think you just about got it all right there. You getting ready for some backside?
Yeah, made a little hit already with some changes, and the road in front of the shop is absolutely terrible. And about any time I've ever done anything for backside, it's blew the tires off in any car, and this thing actually went down this road, so it was pretty interesting. We got a bare asphalt race next weekend. I'm hoping it doesn't wheelie based on what it tried to do out here. But if it does, it's easier to drive through a wheelie than pedaling the top, spinning. So we'll see if there's going to be some heavy hitters there, and we hope to be one of them.
Well, I guess that, like I said, that about covers it all. And if that's it, everybody leave us some comments. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.